Have you ever wondered if our reality is actually just a simulation? It may sound like a far-fetched idea, but many scientists and philosophers believe that it's not only possible but likely.
The games will become indistinguishable from reality. They'll be indistinguishable. It seems to follow that the odds that we're in base reality is 1 in billions.
Elon Musk famously said that the chance of us living in a base reality is 1 in billions. To understand why we might be living in a simulation, we have to understand how technology is advancing. We're already creating simulations that are incredibly realistic. Virtual reality is a prime example of this. When you put on a VR headset, you feel like you're in a completely different world. But it's not just entertainment. Scientists are using simulations to study complex systems, like the human brain. The brain is incredibly complex, and we still don't fully understand how it works. But by creating simulations of the brain, scientists are making progress in understanding it. Now, imagine that we continue advancing technology to the point where we can create simulations that are indistinguishable from reality. If we can create a simulation of a city that is indistinguishable from a real city, then it's possible that we are living in a simulation right now. This idea was explored in the movie The Matrix, where humans are living in a simulated reality created by machines. But why would anyone create a simulation of our reality? One possibility is that it's a way for an advanced civilization to study its own history. If we can create a simulation of ancient civilizations, we can study their history without disturbing their artifacts. Another possibility is that we are living in a simulation created by a future version of ourselves. If time travel is possible, then it's possible that we are living in a simulation created by our future selves to study our past. The idea of living in a simulation may be unsettling, but it doesn't change the fact that we are here and experiencing our reality. The simulation theory is a philosophical and scientific hypothesis that suggests that reality may be a simulation, similar to a computer simulation. According to this theory, our universe, as we experience it, may not be real in the traditional sense but rather a sophisticated computer-generated simulation created by an advanced civilization. The theory is based on the idea that as technology advances, it becomes increasingly likely that a civilization could create a simulated universe that is indistinguishable from the real universe. The hypothesis suggests that if such a simulation were created, the simulated beings within it would be conscious and have no way of knowing that they were living in a simulated reality. One of the key arguments for the simulation theory is the concept of simulation realism, which suggests that if it is possible to create a realistic simulation, it is likely that many such simulations would be created. Therefore, the argument goes, there may be many more simulated universes than real ones. The simulation theory has been the subject of much debate and controversy in both philosophical and scientific circles. Some argue that the theory is unfalsifiable, meaning that it cannot be proven or disproven, while others point to scientific evidence, such as the apparent digital nature of the universe at the quantum level, as supporting the idea. And it remains a topic of speculation and philosophical inquiry. Whether we are living in a simulation or not, the important thing is to make the most of our time here and enjoy the experience that we do live in a simulation.